Good morning, guys. It's Monday. Coming up on 6:30, another day beating the sun. Oh, man. Got just under 4 hours of sleep, and now we're out for a 6-mile run. My legs are feeling destroyed from yesterday's 20-miler, but I got to get back on my normal schedule, so skipping rest day. I have not stretched or done any mobility. I tried to do some on the plane in the airport, but we are not fresh. We are tired, likely dehydrated, and we got a long day lined up. So, focus today, just take it easy, get the miles done, try to enjoy it, not push it, and then it's gonna be a big week of attempting to prioritize mobility, getting calories in, and being disciplined with sleep. Getting some sleep in. I miss what it feels like to sleep. Just sucks. Prioritizing sleep sucks. The bright side of all this is that, man, getting up before the sunrise is a really good feeling. Regardless of physically how I feel, being out somewhere, getting after it, putting in work, and just enjoying the stillness, how quiet things are in the morning, and then running while the sun rises. It's really nice. It's a good way to start the day, that's for sure. 6 miles, here we go. Tuesday morning. We're still coming up on 7 a.m. And we're back. This should end up going well. 6 miles, put it up here. Nice and easy. Same thing today. Nothing special. Again, taking it easy, wearing my soft shoes. Tomorrow we have a very, very aggressive quality session. Got a bunch of food in. Surprise, surprise, did not get the sleep that I wanted to get, but we're gonna go get 5 more miles on the legs. You know, I feel like for a lot of people, getting the work in is the hardest thing about training for a race. And of all the things that go into it, it's like, the biggest thing that I hear from people is like, how do you get out there and run so much? Like, what do you do out there all the time? How do you do that every day? Your discipline must be, really good, blah, 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 blah. The truth is, guys, what I'm doing right now, getting these easy runs in, even doing the quality sessions, even finding time to get long runs done in the morning, that's the easy part. That's easy. Like, once you're running, you're just running. It's like you just keep running. Once you start, you just keep going until your run's over. And it's nice when you're out and you're seeing the sunrise. It's nice when you get some fresh air. It's nice when you have some time to yourself. It's like, not only is this the easy part, but like, it's the best part about training, at least for me. And it's not even the sleep necessarily. Like, getting out of bed in the morning, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but that you can just do. And once you do it so many times, you realize that once you just get up out of bed and force yourself to stay awake, like, you're awake. Hands down, the hardest freaking part about training is recovery. It's taking care of your body. It's how you deal with the increased mileage and load that you put on your body week to week, month to month. Because that's the part of training that feels negligible. It feels like, it's not a training session, right? It's not like something that you, at least that I do, or schedule out, or really think about. Because it's not even really an activity in itself. It's just recovering for your next run. It's everything between your nutrition and calorie intake, the quality and duration of your sleep, stretching and mobility. It's all the small things that happen in between your runs that have a massive impact on your fitness. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Check that out. just a little note to self. It's been my biggest learning lesson through this prep, in particular because I've known this for a while, yet it hasn't gotten much better. Right, and that's when you know something's tough. Like if you realize something's a problem, boom, you just fix it. Boom, you fix it. Boom, it's done. Boom, you make the change. But there are some things where you know it's a problem, but it becomes quite difficult to actually make the change. And that's recovery. All right. It's Wednesday morning, and you better believe we're out here running. We got a quality session lined up today, rounding out my warm-up mile. And we have 5 intervals today. We have 5 1-mile intervals today at 7:05. I feel like I say it every week. I usually get kind of scared of quality sessions, but I usually crush them. I don't think I've never missed on a workout in terms of paces, but today I'm shaking in my boots a little bit, I'll admit. Game time, baby. All right, first interval, first 7:05 split done. No question, I got 4 more, but I'm cramping. And I did not bring any gels out. It's another great morning though. We got 3-minute rest, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna soak it in. It's pretty humid out. Fuck. I need to have like buried gels out here. It's like a couple inches underground. A little emergency stash when I'm out on the trail. This might be problematic. But guess what? We're not gonna miss. All right, that is a 9-mile quality session done. It's supposed to be 8, but I miscalculated how far I needed to go to turn around, so got a bonus mile. A little bonus mile never hurt anybody. So we had 9 miles, hour, 12 minutes, 12 seconds, 8:01 minute per mile pace on average. With intervals today. So I had a 1-mile warm up, and then I had 5 rounds of 1 mile at sub 7:05 with a 3-minute rest in between. And I hit 6:59, 6:59, 6:55, 6:30, 6:07. Woo! I think that's like probably the fastest mile that I've run in years, maybe ever. I never go for like 1 mile, what do you call it, 1 mile max pace? I don't know. It's September 6th, which means I'm about 5 weeks out from race day. So changes going into these last 5 weeks. 1, I'm gonna start wearing my heart rate monitor and start like really paying attention to where heart rate readings are at and treat that with a higher level of reverence and training. That's 1. 2, oh, my nose is doing the thing again. Dude, you guys gotta tell me if I'm crazy. Sleep is, per usual, still a priority. But the other big thing is I'm gonna start tracking all my macros. Moving forward until race day, gotta commit to it, gotta make sure I do it. Get my water intake going up as well. The physique evolution has not been going the way that I'd like. It's kind of like a balance of like trying to build a great looking physique, but also trying to prioritize the things that are going to lead to optimal performance in running. Anyway, that's where things are at. Long story short, things are going really freaking good. Today was a big confidence booster. It's like running sub 7 minutes, for 5 miles there. It kind of gives me a glimpse into like not only what I'm capable of, but what the path is gonna look like to get to a sub 3-hour marathon. Because you gotta run like what, 6:52, something like that for a marathon. And obviously 1 mile at a time with a 3-minute rest in between, like is not super comparable, but it's a glimpse into what my body is capable of and the progression that I'm getting, which is not only cool to like look forward to a sub 3-hour marathon, but it's also a huge confidence boost to hit sub 3:30. Like today is probably the most confident I felt in my ability to do that since I started prep, which I guess is kind of how things should go the deeper you get into prep. But anyway, that's where things are at. I'm gonna smash some food, get a shower, prep for the day. that's it. Another day training in the books. Good morning. It is Friday, 8 a.m., baby. Friday, 8 a.m. Yesterday was rest day. Got to the gym. I got my first lift in weeks yesterday. Went great. Slept in a bit. Got a good lift in. Got to bed early. Up and at it. Woke up at like after 7 this morning. Out here at 8. We're feeling good, baby. Finally getting things back on track. So we're out here, overcast day, pretty cool. We'll see, I might be able to hit some good paces. Recovered well from Wednesday's run. Legs hurt a little bit, but it's not like that's anything new. So we got 6 miles on the schedule for today. I don't know why. Shades aren't gonna help me much today, but that way people that see me on the trail, they know I'm a runner with these. Got the heart rate monitor. That's right, everybody. It's Saturday. It's 6 a.m. and it's long run day. How many of you did I just make yawn? I'm sorry. Cold, dude. It's starting to get cold these mornings in Ohio. I'm breaking out some new blue 3 inchers today. Guys, 3 inchers? I don't know if I talked about it on here yet. They're nice. The only problem is I invested in like 20 pairs of Lulu shorts already. None of which are 3 inchers. Well, now one is. So I don't know what to do. Do I get them all hemmed to 3 inches? But it's like you can't wear 3 inchers just like in everyday life the same way that you can with 5s. So it's like, do I do some of them? I don't know. I won't worry about it. We got everything prepped for this morning. We got shoes to wear out and to and from the run. Driving somewhere today. I'm gonna be breaking out the race shoes today. So I got a 15 miler, 12 of which at like 7:45, and then next week a 22 miler. Since I'm getting to that point of peaking on prep, I'm gonna wear these one more time just to make sure that they still feel good, because I haven't worn them since July. Got my towel for when I'm all sweaty getting back in the car. Fueling up today with Uncrustables, G1M Sport, and electrolytes. So I'm gonna take those down, hop in the car, and we're gonna get to it. I'm kind of excited. I hurt though. I'll tell you that much. I got back in the gym yesterday too, and I am it's just sore everywhere. I did some stretching last night, but it almost feels sometimes like when I stretch it brings a lot of these issues out even more. It's like I wake up and I hurt more the next day. Like the lack of mobility is almost like it suppresses my issues, suppresses my pain. But that's how I can get away with continuing to run so much. But yes, I know that's not healthy. That's not the way you want to do things. Can't even put my socks on. My core. All right. My sleep has actually been pretty good past week. I'll throw up my Whoop stats from like the week up here. I don't know though. So I don't feel great this morning. Dude, these are unreal. They're probably terrible for you. I just got in the car and realized I forgot my goos. So I gotta go snag those. Oh. Alright, we've made it. Alright, so here's the spot for today. So I believe this is a 1.5 mile loop around this little lake. I have a 15 mile run today. So the math works out really nice. I'll have 12 loops. It'll be perfect. So that way I can have a little station here a little camp, if you will. Set up all my gear, have my water, electrolytes, have my goos laid out, and I can just sneak on by and snag them. That's the plan. Okay, now we're ready to run. And that'll do it. 15 miles down, 1 hour, 51 minutes, 56 seconds, 7:28 minute per mile pace, baby. I swear there's so many people out here. A bunch of dog walkers, runners, walkers, a couple bike riders. Yeah, I don't know. Before anybody's allowed to come out on a trail like this, they need to watch a video on trail etiquette or sign some freaking paperwork. So annoying. So annoying. Trail etiquette, not too different than road etiquette. Okay? You stay on the right side of the trail. You're moving slow, you stay on the right side of the trail. If there's two of you, you both are on the right side of the trail. Not on the left side of the trail. Not one person on the right and one person on the left walking together for people to pass through the middle. Guys, it's not that confusing. But just kept doing this loop over and over and over. Got into a really good groove. Man, it's crazy. 2 months ago to the day, July 9th, I ran the Coney Island Half Marathon. Pushing 7:20 paces. And that was like max effort, post-taper, race day paces. Today, just an average Saturday, sore legs, casually went out there and hit those paces for 12 miles straight and more. All right, so the 7:20 average is including my warm-up and cool-down miles. And I'm not going for max effort out here. Anyway, just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So shout out to my coach, John Mott with Runners Fix Coaching. Dude, he's been whipping me into shape so well. Oh, my nose is doing the thing. Guys, somebody tell me what it is. But anyway, we're just gonna hydrate, chill on this bench for a minute, stretch out the legs a bit, and then on with the day. Dude, I'll tell you, I had another 10 miles in me. Another 11 in me. I'm stoked for race day. I'm feeling excited. All right, that's it. And just like that, we're heading back on out. We have a golf outing to get to, and we got a mess. Guys, this is what it looks like coming back, and then this is the plan to go. First things first, I guess we'll start here. My mom knew I was on my long run today and came by with this. On the go, we're gonna take an Uncrustable. Boom. There's a little market going on outside, so I got some kettle corn. I got 2 big old things of lemonade. We got 3 scoops of protein powder for the golf course. We got a shaker of just water. I got a Propel for the drive over. We got our strong greens, reds, creatine, and more electrolytes. And then I got some chicken fried rice that I'm gonna take as well. So not normal routine of laying on the couch and watching a movie. But you always gotta be prepared, and we got to get calories in. So that's gonna wrap up another week of training. Time for some golf and to round out the week. If you want to keep following the journey, subscribe. 5 weeks out from race day.